Hey everybody, my name's Malia Pitts. I am 25. I have been a nurse for almost a year in LPN. I graduated in 2019. Right after I graduated, I went to an OBGYN office. I absolutely loved it. I want to be a midwife one day, so it was just right up my alley. I was taking care of my grandpa at the same time, so I was part-time at the OBGYN office. He recently passed away in August, and I decided just to do something different. So now I work home health, private duty as well. I work 7P to 7A for adorations. Let's see. What got me into nursing, right before I had my second daughter, I went to work for a general surgeon that is here in town, in McMinnville. I'll be going to the McMinnville cohort location also. I was his secretary at first, and then he pulled me to the back, and at first I was super squeamish about blood. I hated blood. I didn't like the word blood. And he thought it was funny. So he's like, here, you just start working in the back with me, because they were kind of short-handed at the time. And he would have me catch the specimens that he would cut off people and send to pathology to see if it was cancerous or whatever the issue was. And I ended up absolutely loving it. I thought it was very interesting. Like Dr. Pimple Popper, I absolutely love it. I think the gross, the better. And I worked there for a little bit. Then I had my second daughter, and I went to, no, right before that, I went to another surgeon's, an orthopedic surgeon. I was his transcriptionist, and I had not a lot of knowledge about ortho at all. But I learned a lot being his transcriptionist. I loved the job. And then I had my second daughter. So I stopped doing that, and I decided that it was time for me to further my education. So I went to the LPN program at TCAT in McMinnville. Kind of like my background of why I wanted to become a nurse or really anything in the healthcare field was because of my sister. She has muscular dystrophy. They're not really sure what type. They think it's limb-girdle, but there's like a lot of types of just even the limb-girdle. She was diagnosed when she was 8, and she is, let's see, probably like 7 years older than me. So I progressively saw her decline. She is now in a nursing home, has a trach, vent, feeding tube. But before that, like, I would help her do everything. So she's really the main reason why I wanted to become a nurse. She is just absolutely amazing, and I want to be able to help people that can't help themselves for so many reasons. Then, let's see, kind of fast forward. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. After I got my LPN, I worked at the OBGYN office. I want to be a midwife one day. I absolutely loved it, but at the time I was only part-time. And my grandpa was 98 and a half and needed somebody to stay with him. So I stayed with him, and it was absolutely super fun. He was a jokester. It was just great. And he recently passed away, so I had to get a different job since the OBGYN was kind of looking for like more of a full-time position, and I couldn't do that at the time. So, because I have 2 little kids, and just daytime's a lot harder. So I work 7P to 7A. I'm a night shift nurse at Adorations, home health and private duty. It's been amazing. It's also been like a really big transition since it's just nights, and trying to turn my schedule around and take care of kids and all that stuff has been definitely a transition. My two girls, the oldest is named Ansley, and she is 5. And my second little girl, her name's Waverly, and she is 3. Both of them are amazing. I'm married. I've been married for going on 6 years. The reason I started this whole course is because I want to further my education, and I think this course will help me do that. I want to be able to be a midwife, like I said, so I'm really pushing to get my RN so I can be a labor and delivery nurse and kind of jump around from labor and delivery, ER, and ICU. I kind of just want to dive all into it. I think this class, since, it will give me the knowledge that I need, it'll help me be a better nurse. Yeah, so I'm excited to start this with everybody. Thank you so much.